It's time now for Truth or Fake with Vedika Bahl. Good evening to you, Vedika. Now, since the start of the Israeli offensive in the Gaza Strip, Israeli troops have been criticised quite heavily for their treatment of Palestinian children in particular. And you've got an example that's gone viral. It appears to show children being held in cages. Now, tell us, is this truth or is it fake?
Yes, Tom, that is right. A post on X viewed nearly 200,000 times claims to show the Israeli army arresting children. So in this caption here, it says hundreds of Palestinian children are constantly arrested and thrown into cages. And these images went on to be reshared like wildfire across social media, where users were very quick to denounce Israel's mistreatment of children in these images. Now, this post has a photo and a video attached. And indeed, if we take a look at that photograph a little bit closer, it does very much look like these children are waiting in a cage. And that caption at the top there does call it an Israeli prison. If we also take another look at that video, in fact, we do see children there being led and forcefully led away, moved around by the Israeli troops, manhandling, if you will. And there is a shot later on in this video, I think it's around 50 to 53 seconds, where we can see what looks very suspiciously like a cage with children waiting inside it. However, regardless of all the things that we've just seen here, what I will say is that both of these images, Tom, are being shared out of context, and they are indeed misinformation. That's what we're looking at today.
OK, so how were you able to confirm all of that then, Vedika?
Well, it was thanks to a reverse image search. Now, I found that same photo on the EPA website. This is the European Photography Agency. It was listed with 4 other photos here under the same caption. And indeed, when I took a closer look at the licensing restrictions on that photo, I could see that the photographer who took it is a photographer named Abed al-Hashlamoon, and it is dated from the West Bank city of Hebron on the 18th of August 2010. So that's 13 years ago. And it is, in fact, part of a series of photos showing Palestinians waiting in Hebron during Ramadan for food donations at a food bank. And when we do look at those 2 photographs side by side, we can compare them. We can see that our viral photo is a bit cut off on the sides there. There has been that caption as well added at the top. But no, this is not from Gaza. This is not recent. And it certainly has no link to the current Israeli offensive in Gaza. Now, in terms of that video we saw, a reverse video search quickly took me to the website of an Israeli NGO named B'Tselem. This is a group which documents human rights violations by Israel in the occupied territories and in Gaza. They attached the original video here on their YouTube channel, and it's very clear in the caption that it is dated from the 13th of October 2017, and what it is showing, they've backed this up in their corresponding report on their website as well. What it is showing is Israeli soldiers that fired and arrested several youths, again in the West Bank city of Hebron, after the teenagers threw stones, and that's what this video is documenting there, Tom. But again, it's not from Gaza, it's not current, it is being shared extremely out of context here.
OK, well, those images might very well be out of context, but that doesn't mean that a lot of the other pictures we've seen, which do come from verified accounts, which do show Palestinian children being mistreated, that doesn't mean they're fake, does it?
Yes, that's right. Whilst these claims are indeed being shared out of context, Palestinian children do regularly bear the brunt of the clashes with the Israeli army in Gaza and also in the West Bank. In fact, in Gaza, specifically since October 7th, the latest figures from the Hamas-led Palestinian Health Authority estimate that over 19,000 Palestinians have been killed, of which 70% are estimated to be women and children. In fact, the latest word from the United Nations as well called Gaza by far the most dangerous place in the world to be a child. And there are some horrifying figures as well, that around 1,000 children in Gaza have lost one or both of their legs. So despite some misconstrued and misinformed images there, it is very clear that the threats for children and the treatment of children in Gaza is indeed and remains extremely precarious, Tom.
Okay, well, thank you very much indeed for this edition of Truth or Fake. Vedika Bahl, thank you very much to you.